this week. Welcome to the podcast, by the way, guys.
Leaks. Hi. Well, leaks happened.
Yes, leaks happened.
Leaks
Also, we
with
have a guest
big
with us.
quotation marks around them.
Yes, and we
But-
managed to...
But I guess
Yeah, very quickly, we also managed to pull another person away from their social life in order to do this. We are currently totally not holding them against their will, we swear. Say hi.
Social life, again, with big quotation marks around it.
Yes, say hi.
Hi, I'm Courtney. You may remember me from such other podcasts as whatever the shit I did last year was. I'm on this site maybe twice. Don't worry about it. Anyways,
Yeah, so...
what are we talking about today, guys? Leaks.
Yeah, we may as well just go with the leaks. The controller leaked, which is looking an awful lot like the patent that came out last year. So... the controller that you absolutely love, Marissa.
well, at first I thought the controller was supposed to be like some sort of all touchscreen thing, and I was like, I got my new phone recently, and I was trying to do the all touchscreen thing, and it just wasn't working out for me. I now that I see the leak of the controller, I can tolerate it a bit more.
Yeah, now that we can actually see
Although-
a physical form of it, it looks better than the patent, but that's because anything looks better than a patent drawing.
Of course. My question is, is this like the like if you take the Wii pad, the gamepad, and just compressed it down?
I think that's what it is by the looks of it. Could be wrong, but at least this is some sort of definitive thing, because we've been hearing a lot of stories about it's a more advanced version of the 3DS. It has a HDMI port to connect it to your TV, so you can use the 3DS as the controller for this thing. We've heard... I've lost count of the amount of rumors that have come out about this thing.
Do you think this, like, the leaked picture is a rumor too?
I think so. Like, it's hard to tell with these sorts of leaks. My better judgment is saying it's a fake, but at the same time, with the patent, it has a chance of being real. We need to wait for
Right.
E3 for a confirmation.
I mean, after Sun and Moon, I don't know what to believe in anymore.
Yeah. And as we keep bringing up time and time again, if all these rumors about the NX's titles are true, this thing is going to have a damn good launch lineup. Because now we've got Luigi's Mansion 3
Right.
to add to that. Maybe.
Supposedly.
Yes, supposedly.
And Pikmin 4.
And Pikmin 4. So,
These things aren't really set in stone unless if there's like official confirmation, which there isn't.
exactly.
So
Though at least there is something we do have an official confirmation for. No, and it's just because I completely remembered about it just now. Ace Attorney 6, new trailer. Confirmation of Maya Fey.
Yep. Not only that, but there is in fact a prequel anime short out for Ace Attorney 6 now. I have not watched it. I think Court Records is still busy subbing it, but it does exist.
That's news to me,
So
actually.
there's been
a-
But that's because I don't pay attention
Yeah,
to
there's been a
Japanese
lot
anime.
of new information.
I don't
Yeah.
pay attention to animes
I'd-
while they're still in their Japanese dubs. I would rather wait for an English sub if it ever comes out. Just because chances are...
Let's not get into the sub versus dub debate, okay?
Yeah.
Let's just not go there right
Yeah,
now.
the only reason why I do that is because chances are I'm going to be reviewing it, and it's easier to review a dub than it is a sub. Sorry, guys, that's just how I am.
For shame.
fair enough.
For shame.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I was watching Pokemon X and Y because it felt like it really, and it's like, oh, let's watch the dub because I always grew up with the dub, and I'm like watching it, I'm like, why is the dub sound so bad?
That is precisely why I haven't watched the original version of it, but again, that's another main reason is because I haven't had a lot of time to pay attention to the Pokemon anime, period. So I just catch it when I see it on my
True.
YouTube feed.
Yeah.
Or
There's
after
so
I
many
finish
anime I have
or
to
after
catch
I
up
finish
on.
watching the latest episode of Transformers: Robots in Disguise.
Well, the thing is, there is no sub for Transformers.
Yeah,
So lucky you.
exactly. Though it does continue the tradition of, uh, word escapes me. I'm half asleep. Uh, Easter egging. That's just what I'm going to refer to it. Another one of Hasbro's franchises. Take a guess of which one.
Milo Pony?
Yeah,
That's the only other.
yeah.
Okay.
One of the Decepticons.
Wait, that happened?
Yeah, one of the latest episodes. Not an Insecticon because it turns into a drag racer, but an insect Decepticon going through a junk pile, just going, got it, got it, got it. Comes up to what looks like an MLP plush and goes, need it.
Oh, that's funny though.
It is actually kind of funny, so.
Was it like a specific pony or no?
No, just some generic thing.
Alright.
To go back to 1886, though, with the confirmation of Maya Fey, there is one thing I want to bring attention to. It's a personal thing for me, take it as you will. I'm not a fan of Maya's design for this one.
It's pretty much the same as her original trilogy design from what I've seen.
Yeah, and that's actually the reason why I'm not a particular fan of it, because this is meant to be several years after the original trilogy. She's now finished her training. So why does she still look like she's in training just with what looks to be Zelda's sailcloth? I'm actually genuinely half tempted to see if anyone makes a Ace Attorney Skyward Sword joke with that.
Somebody probably will at some point.
Probably.
In any case,
No?
I'm kind of skeptical about this whole Maya returning thing as well.
Yeah.
Especially after Apollo Justice happened and then that storyline went nowhere. It seems like they kind of keep bringing in new characters and old characters and then not really doing anything with their storylines. And I think Maya's design being exactly the same as it used to be is just kind of a nice visual example of that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like nothing's changed. They're not doing anything new, and I guess they don't want to upset fans, but at the same time, it's like, are we getting anything out of this?
Yeah, and she does look a little bit older, in considering what they have to go with, and I'm glad they're not steering it towards she's looking more like Mia Fey older. She's not like that. Which I am grateful for, at least, because it still leaves a level of innocence, I think. Sort of. That's the best way that I can describe it. But it would still at least be nice to see her a little bit older, even if it's just very different clothes with the same colours to it. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. Like, they went to such lengths to make Pearl Fey look more mature in Ace Attorney 6 in the DLC case. Ace Attorney 5, sorry. And with Maya, it's just the same old Maya. It's kind of weird, honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe she uses her psychic powers to keep herself younger.
Yeah, we could.
I don't know.
No, what I'm actually half expected to hear someone go, she's tapping into the spirit of her younger self in order to make her keep looking that young. Because when she does the spirit medium, her whole body changes. As you've probably noticed, because you just finished the first Ace Attorney game, every time Maya changes to Mia.
Right. I'm recording, please.
Mom, I'm
Sorry.
playing video games.
I'm sorry. It's always when I'm recording that happens,
Yeah, I don't blame you.
you know?
What
Alright.
I tend to do is just go out and say, I'm about to do some recording, I'll come back out once I'm done. And then close the door and just let that be that. That's how I do it.
Yeah. I mean, like, I try to do that, but it happens anyway. So,
I will admit though, Ace Attorney 6 still does look good, and I do intend to pick it up once I can. But that's just a little thing I would have changed if I was in control of it. Just make it look more mature.
Yeah, I'm skeptical about Ace Attorney 6 as a whole. I will still be playing it because I think there's still pretty decent cases in them, but it's kind of hard to ignore that it's Shu Takumi is no longer working on the series, and it's not aging fantastically, I guess. I don't know. Just ignore me.
Well, based on how it's going,
You know what
could probably put it to similar thing of if Konami decides to ever try another Metal Gear Solid game, for example, or another Silent Hills.
Yeah.
Because now Kojima's gone. So.
Well, I know what exactly they're going to do with the franchise. Move to pachinko machines.
I forgot about those, honestly.
Yeah, so have I, but that's because we haven't really heard anything about it since then, to my knowledge. I could be wrong, but ever since they did that initial announcement, they haven't brought attention to it. Kind of like
there are
Federation
screenshots.
Force.
There's plenty of
Right.
screenshots out there. It's just, yeah, nobody in the West really gives a shit because we don't have pachinko machines. So
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like how Pokken became a wow, brain fart. It's like how Pokken became a console game because arcades are basically dead.
Over outside Japan, yeah.
Yeah, and even in Japan, Pokken, I heard Pokken didn't even do well as an arcade game.
I heard that as well. But there are still good arcade games over there. Like, I remember seeing articles about a Luigi's Mansion arcade game.
yes, I still want to play that.
And then, of course, there's Japanese games that do make it over here, like what you introduced me to, Bishi Bashi.
Yeah,
What's
Bishi
Bishi
Bashi.
Bashi?
Oh wow. There are no words to describe Bishi Bashi.
I think I can describe how close it is. Have you played either WarioWare or Rhythm Heaven?
Yes.
Imagine an arcade version of those, but the insanity ramped up to an 11.
Amazing.
And you pretty much have
Basically-
Bishi Bashi in a nutshell.
It's like it's multiplayer WarioWare, but the games are much longer.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
I gotta
Yeah.
see this now, like
Yeah.
after the podcast.
I'll give them credit, they know how to design those things well, because based on how you're meant to play it, that machine should have broken by now. If my hands are anything to go by.
Oh yeah, if you look at the one at Crown Casino, you can literally just pick one of the buttons up.
Oh yeah.
You can just lift it straight out of the console. It's not built to last.
No. Still fun though.
It's not like that drumming game that. Who made that drumming game? There's like
Taiko no
this.
Tatsujin?
Yeah, that one.
Hmm.
That one's built to last.
Yeah, Dance Dance Revolution is kind of designed to last as long as you're playing on one where all 4 buttons work.
I
Yeah.
actually own DDR machines and they're pretty tough to keep around actually.
Oh.
Yeah, like my brother got like a DDR machine and an in the groove machine. Fixed them up and they work fine right now. But
Considering how many
There's
times you've
some-
brought it up, what does your brother not own?
I have no idea what he doesn't own. I go upstairs and there was this box full of computer parts. I'm like, okay, that's just the normal thing, you know.
Okay then.
I remember we had to take a trip to West Virginia to actually buy and get one of these dance machines. It's really crazy.
Wow. Well, at least it's not
fun now.
At least it could be worse. So, at a gaming event me and CJ went to several years ago, along with a couple of other friends of ours, one of the events that they had there was a pinball machine. Get the highest score and you
Right.
could go to an
Nice.
event. I came second, losing only to someone who actually owns a pinball machine.
I own a pinball machine, but it broke.
Oh.
I know. It was like working for so long that it just kind of crapped out. It's not anything new. It's like a really old pinball machine.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the time, the only pinball experience I'd had is there was this old pinball game for Windows XP that I used to play.
Yep.
I remember that one.
Space
Cadet.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
And also Pokemon Pinball. The original one.
I have tons of pinball experience. I mean, I played Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire, and Sonic Spinball. That counts, right?
Oh wait, I
Sonic
actually.
Spinball was the best.
Yeah, I
have
have
it on
actually
Steam.
played Spinball at that time as well, but only on iOS. So
And now Toxic Caves is running through my head right now.
you brought that into my head too. Damn it.
Yay! It's like the best track.
Yeah. And it's a shame it's because it's the first one. So you've hit your best so early on, you'll never hear anything as good afterwards.
Exactly. Whoops.
Actually, on the subject, it's actually a really good one to talk about because with CJ here, you remember the... Oh god, now I'm having a brain fart about the damn thing.
Big man.
Jim
thing.
Sterling versus the guys behind the slaughtering grounds.
Oh, well. Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned
Yeah.
that. For 10 million.
Yeah, they're now suing him for 10 million. So they've actually now taken him
Just
to court.
because he... When are they going to court, exactly?
I don't know. All I've seen about is that video that I linked you. But
Right.
as a
It was an article, actually.
as a game dev yourself, CJ, your view on it?
I legit have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so
So basically, this guy talks smack about this game, which is, like, it went on Steam, I think it was, in 2014. He talked smack about it, and the developers didn't like it very much, and now they're suing him. At least that's what I got out of it.
yeah,
Well, that's just pathetic.
they first tried
Unless
to
he's
do-
outright slandering them.
Yeah, well, first off, they
Then-
tried slandering him directly because by reviewing his review of the game by putting text box trying to make him look like an idiot, to which he then did a review of that review of the review, which is, yeah, it gets a bit meta. Then they tried,
Amazing.
then they did a DMCA claim on his original video to take it down, so an abuse of that lovely little policy. Then there was a time when a Tumblr account got made about trying to leak his information, like where he lived and all that sort of stuff, to get hate sent to him. However, that one, to my knowledge, was never proved to be the same company. There was a podcast where they
Right.
tried to sell this out, but it ended up being 2 hours of them calling each other's names.
Right.
And then there's this.
But the court case is actually real.
Yeah, the court case is real.
Alright, if this is a court case about video games, then I think I know the best attorney to get.
Of course. Just as long as he's allowed
of
to
course I have to make that.
retry and retry and retry until you find out you're meant to be using the specific item to talk to the chicken.
That's right. You want Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
Yep.
Oh my god. And I totally didn't use save states. What are you talking about?
Oh, everyone does when they're first playing. It's the same with Zelda 1.
Is it the camera?
It's the same with Zelda 1, which at the time of recording has just gone live, so we are now in Zelda Week.
Nice. Is it the camera? Is it the gun? Is it the gun again?
Just seeing your photo, yeah, that pretty much sums up the whole thing, CJ.
Yep. Baby fights.
Yeah,
I just.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
I got my evidence. It's Maya. I'm just holding up Maya to the to the judge.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, like with the whole thing with the Jim Sterling versus the company, I'm fine. Seeing as with indie games, bad press is a lot harder to take for indie games because it hurts a lot more. So for that, I understand. But there does come a point where you have to take the criticism as criticism of the work, not as the individual. And at this point, after 2 years, well, almost 2 years, this kind of has to stop.
Right.
Especially when it's been proven that you did use assets from Google Images and stole work from artists. Sorry, guys.
Right. Constructive criticism is important.
Yeah. I'll also admit that I'm not 100% clean that either. I'm looking back at it now. I do think the Zeta and Onicron review was overdoing it to the point where even I'm not proud of it. If I was to redo that review, it would be a lot different. But at the same time, I did speak to the developers behind it. They were still fine with it going out there, even though it was negative publicity for their game. I think that might be because at the time they were working on Insurgents, so they didn't really care as much.
For Zeta, you mean?
Yeah.
Ah. Insurgents isn't completed, is it?
No, it's still not complete.
Yeah, because when I first played it, it looked really, really, like, glitchy. Remember I sent you the picture? It's like, hey, look, it's me surfing, and it's just my, like, the chosen trainer sprite I had just glitching in the water.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Although I don't oppose to the Whale Lord clipping, that's amazing.
This coming from the person who Whale Lords have now broken her sanity.
No, they haven't. What are you talking about? It was also pure coincidence I got a Whale Lord in that game.
Oh yeah, because you were doing an egg lock.
Yeah, I was. I still have the save file on my computer, actually.
I don't think I still have the save file for Zeta, so if I was to redo it, I'd have to start all the way back from the beginning. But it's fine because the beginning was more bearable than the second region. Damn Mega Doug Trio.
Why is that still a thing?
I don't know, but the better question is, why is it so damn broken? Like, oh, you used a water type? Well, too bad. I hope you turned your Eevee into a Leafeon. Heh 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 heh.
It's just the hive mind of Pokemon. Not even Twitch plays. It's just Mega Doug Trio.
Yep. The thing I brought up with that review, and it's something I still hold up to this day, grinding is not difficulty. Grinding is grinding. Grinding is padding. Grinding is not making a game more difficult, it's making the game slow.
And longer. Needlessly longer.
Yeah. You want to voice in with that one,
So,
Sage, or... You want to voice in for grinding?
Not especially. Grinding sucks.
Yep, okay then.
I mean, I'm a avid Fallen London player. That's literally the only mechanic they have is grinding. To be fair, it's mostly a text-based game. But it's like... I have nothing to say.
Yeah, fair enough.
Grinding, like, heavy grinding is the main reason why I don't play MMOs.
For me, it's more of a case of budget, but yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Right.
To keep on the subject of games, GDC happened.
Wait, what's that?
A Game Developers Conference. So imagine a more exclusive version of E3, where the big talk of the
Like
town was virtual reality.
I mean, we kind of have virtual reality, kind of. We have those Google Glasses things, which is like stick your phone in a cardboard, and then this is what this is what virtual reality looks like.
Well, Google is still developing a proper Google Glass, which is just which is just basically a phone version of glasses.
Right.
I'm not even sure if that's out yet. Yeah. Anyway.
I had this weird like cardboard. It was like some sort of Google cardboard. It's like you stick your phone in there and then you use it to emulate virtual reality on your Android.
Yeah, I've seen that a few times with other places. I'm surprised no one's bringing up the fact that we're talking about cardboard being owned by specific companies as seriously as we are. We will copyright cardboard.
I mean the cardboard is just a cardboard box with some sort of design to make it act like a really really cheap virtual reality. But I mean, it's not like they copied the word cardboard; they just copyrighted Google Cardboard.
I was more taking a stab at the Fine Bros and Sony trying to copyright React and Let's Play respectively. But yeah, anyway.
The Sony one didn't get that far, did they?
To my knowledge, no. But at the same time, they were trying to do it at the same time as the Fine Bros, and that one got them more attention. So.
Yeah. I was looking at their sub count, and it looked like the whole thing just died out. Like they're regaining subscribers now, but that was quite a sight to see them like lose a million subscriber and 1 million subscribers in like 10 minutes or something like that.
Gotta admit, that's impressive.
I know. Maybe not 10 minutes. It was more like a day.
Still impressive.
I know.
One thing before we go into proper VR, the other thing that came from GDC that I've seen is this little animation as a tribute to Satoru Iwata.
Oh, I've seen that.
It's really well animated. Props to it. But going on, just looking at IGN, there's 12 new Xbox One games you shouldn't miss. I think I can afford to miss them, but anyway. The Satoru Iwata tribute, Paranormal Activity is super scary in VR, Star Wars Trials on Tatooine VR experience, 6 rad Oculus games we saw at GDC. Chrono Trigger meets Final Fantasy. Aren't they the same thing?
Wait, what?
Chrono Trigger meets Final Fantasy. What?
They're not
both
the same thing now.
JRPGs, but they are not the same.
Well, I mean, like, if by the sounds of it, it could be old school Final Fantasy, in which case the gameplay style would be similar. It was more, again, a joke that didn't really land, but anyway. One thing that does look interesting, if this isn't just a teaser image, every game you can play on the PlayStation VR, the opening picture for it looks to be the main character from Psychonauts wearing the PlayStation VR headset. So Psychonauts, well, new Psychonauts for the VR, maybe.
Maybe.
Well, Psychonauts 2 got announced and kickstarted ages ago, so...
Yeah.
You know, I was wondering if, like, first person is getting way too out of hand. Like, you know, with first person shooters, and now VR is trying to come out with all this. And then I go into the movie theater. Like, I go in to watch Zootopia. No, it wasn't Zootopia yet. I was going in and watch Deadpool. And then I see this movie trailer for a point of view movie with, like, guns and stuff. I'm like, wow, just people... I guess people like cutscenes more than... They really like cutscenes more than they do like games.
Well, it could be... Well, was it by Ubisoft? Because they're also trying to bring other things from video games into movies, including pre-order bonuses.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Ubisoft is trying to do pre-order bonuses for the Assassin's Creed movie. This is really going to show how much of a brain fart I'm having at the moment. I'm half asleep. But yeah, Assassin's Creed movie, and they're doing pre-order bonuses.
I still can't believe there's a Ratchet and Clank movie coming out.
I'm kind of looking forward to that, to be honest.
Same here, but that's because I've
And
been
there's
playing
that-
the first
there's
one
that
on
s-
PS3, and I've been enjoying it. Minus
Yeah.
the whole
There's a
swimming
Sly
in
Cooper
midair
movie
sort of
coming
glitch.
Right. There's also a Sly Cooper movie coming out too, so there's that.
Yep, and
Yes.
also looking at the list of PS4 games, Psychonauts in the Rhombus of Ruin. Yes, there is a Psychonauts game coming for the PlayStation VR.
Okay.
Nice. I really want to play more PlayStation games because I never actually grew up with the PlayStation a lot. I mean, I played Kingdom Hearts and all that, but I never played a Crash game, and there's just a lot of games I never played.
Ironically enough, the first platforming experiences I had was with the PlayStation 1. I had Crash 1, I had Spyro 1, but I never got any of the sequels. I don't know why. I never got into Ratchet and Clank when I was out on the PlayStation 2. It's just weird. It might just be because I did enjoy Burnout 3 and Need for Speed Underground 2 that much. Bearing in mind, people, this was at a time when EA Sports actually did give a damn about their games. It wasn't just your yearly subsidizing of sports games. Though I think that was still going on at the time. Anyway.
Tony Hawk wasn't EA Sports. There was some other company that shut down not too long ago.
Yeah.
Maybe a long time ago, actually.
I did actually have the original Tony Hawk Pro Skater for the PlayStation 1. Another really good game at the time. Much better than the latest one.
I remember having 2 in Underground, and that was really fun.
I've actually been looking through this list. Some of the ones are interesting for the VR. So there's Chernobyl VR Project. I've got a bad feeling about that one, but anyway. The Final Fantasy XIV as a demo. The one we knew about from last year, Dead or Alive Extreme 3, because you need that.
Right.
Job Simulator, Jurassic Encounter, Mortal Blitz VR, Paranormal Activity VR, Project Cars. I'm just picking and choosing at this point. Tekken 7 is apparently going to be for the VR, so that's going to be interesting to see how they handle that one.
How's a fighting game going to be for VR?
Not sure. The Star Wars Battlefront is also going to be in VR.
Alright.
Actually, thanks to one of the latest Humble Bundles, I've got Battlefront 2 on PC. Still pretty good.
Oh, great. Okay. I think I found the best game on this list, Surgeon Simulator for VR.
That'll be interesting.
I want a first-person I Am Bread. Oh, great. Now my cat wants to go out, but I can't get... Kelsey, come here.
Ah, the joys of
I have
pets.
to direct my cat. Yeah.
Special guest cat.
At my door... Say hi to Kelsey. She's really fat.
Well, we can't because...
Yeah, she just wanted to go... Well, she just wanted to go out, and I can't really open the door right now. Sorry, Kelly, you gotta wait.
Well, we can pause for a little bit to let you... So you can open
No,
the
no,
door,
it's
but-
fine. We can...
Okay.
No, it's fine. We can keep going, honestly.
How much longer do we have?
At this point, we're just go. Not sure, as we're just... Again, we're
Yeah.
making this up as we go. I would have had something a little bit...
Great.
Yeah.
I would have had a list prepared, but thanks to Zelda Week and the fact that I'm going on holiday next week, I've been working a lot more on a backlog. So I've been flat out. I haven't been paying attention.
Well, honestly, I have one thing you should do. Speaking of Zelda Week, you want our guest to say a few things more about Twilight Princess because she was initially going to do the Twilight Princess review, but she couldn't. So
Yeah.
Life happened, and I have not played the game in 3 years, so I'm not entirely sure what you want me to say.
just what
Other
you.
than I'm excited, I'm nostalgic about it. I like Midna. And,
Well, just from what you can remember, bear in mind that we were able to do a review with someone only watching a Let's Play of the game, and myself, who literally that day got the Master Sword.
okay, so, from what I can remember, Twilight Princess is a game on the Nintendo
Yes.
Wii.
Brilliant.
Thank you,
Alright.
thank you. That's why I'm here.
All right, let me ask a question. Are you getting Twilight Princess for the Wii U?
Yes, when I have the
Are you
money and the time.
Are you going to use the Wolf Link amiibo to unlock hard mode and all that?
Hell yes.
Wolf Link
'Cause
I get it
is a
myself.
challenge room. Ganondorf is the hard mode.
Oh, right.
Challenge room hard mode because I hate myself.
No, if you hate yourself, do hero
That's
mode hard mode, because then you're taking 4 times the damage.
Yes. I'm sure somebody out there has already done that.
Probably. Because at this time,
If you want to hear
Twilight
about
Princess HD has been out for a few weeks now, so.
if you want to hear crazy things, someone is playing through Ocarina of Time using a real ocarina as button inputs.
I thought that already
Thank
happened.
God, frankly.
I think I told you about that before, but it's like the best thing I've ever seen.
The things the internet won't do. Bear in mind, this is
Exactly.
This is the same culture that invented Twitch Plays Pokemon. Because of course, letting millions and millions of people play the same save file, the same game, at the same time, on the same screen, would be a brilliant idea.
Well, hey, they finished, didn't it?
Yeah,
They've been finished with it. They've been playing through like 10 different games.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
They did it. I'm not saying that they didn't do it, but speaking from
An
when I
infinite
watched,
amount of monkeys
Yeah.
on an infinite amount of typewriters.
basically,
Given an infinite amount of time.
Exactly. But they managed to beat the game multiple times because I guess they're all in it for the same purpose, unless if you got some trolls that wants to hit the wrong button.
Start 9.
Stop, please. That's why I was always on Team B.
This is why we have democracy.
But people say democracy actually made the game more boring.
It did, which is why I kept swapping between democracy and anarchy.
Right.
Which admittedly was kind of amusing.
I mean, yeah, but everyone agrees on democracy if they're stuck, like really stuck during a part. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Kelsey, get back here. My cat's being kind of annoying.
Yeah, understandable.
What else?
Well, the last thing,
We are drawing blanks, and that's good.
yeah, the last thing from GDC is Todd Howard from Bethesda, the guy behind like Fallout and that. He's going to be getting a Lifetime Achievement Award. So,
Oh, nice. He probably deserves it.
on top of the Fallout 4 DLC coming out next week.
Mhm.
So we'll.
Wait, what's that DLC?
Oh, I think the first thing we should say before, if any of us know anything about it, talks about it. CJ, will we be seeing you within the next week? Or will you be
I still
gone
haven't
back to the
finished.
wasteland?
Oh, I haven't touched Fallout 4 in ages, dude. I still haven't found my son. I just completely gave up on the main storyline and started building shit.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So
But you've
I will
gotta
not be
find your
picking up
son.
the DLC. Probably.
I don't know much about the DLC for all the DLC for Fallout 4. The only one I know the most about, and even then it's not much, one of the DLC packs is supposedly going to be as big as the main game in terms of world. So
Wow.
I sincerely doubt that.
I'm pretty sure that's just promotional gists, but if true, then it's gonna be freaking massive. No idea what they're gonna fill it with, but apparently it's a thing. At least according to the
possibly
guys
not.
promoting it.
Sounds interesting. I'm not sure if I'm finding it though. I just typed in Fallout 4 DLC just to see what I could find. I am caught out of this loop.
I am too. I'm not really paying that much attention to it. I am, however, paying attention to the Hyrule Warriors Legends DLC, which I am totally going to be getting the Season Pass for. What solidified
Right.
that was
Do you
Spirit
think-
Tracks DLC.
Right. Do you think Pokken will get DLC? Please, please don't let Pokken to get DLC.
I'm pretty sure it will because I've seen the roster. That roster is
hmm
barren. At least in comparison to other fighting games.
Yeah. I mean, at least free DLC, please. I don't wanna buy a $60 game just to spend more on it. I mean,
What's that? You
I
want Super
do
Pokken
want
Tournament? What's that? You want Hyper Pokken
No.
Tournament?
No. I just want a balanced game. All I want to do is have a balanced game.
Well, Smash actually just got a patch recently, so it's more balanced again. I think Corrin's Uber counter is now nerfed. Oh.
Please, I hated battling against Corrin.
Well, then be grateful you didn't verse me before the patch went out, because I have been using Corrin a little bit. I haven't got the update though, because I haven't been playing Smash Brothers lately, but
I guess, speaking of Smash DLC, did you catch the latest death battle?
yes, Dante versus Bayonetta.
Heavy spoilers if you haven't watched Death Battle already, but guess who wins?
Cereza.
No.
Joking.
I mean, honestly, I didn't really care for either Dante or Bayonetta, but I'm more excited who got announced for the next Death Battle.
Being
You know,
Bowser.
Bowser.
Who do you think is
Yeah.
he's gonna be
I'm
versing?
thinking. Okay, I like three things. He's either versing someone of another, like, someone that's also a king, maybe Ganondorf or DDD, or
K. Rool.
name someone else. Yeah, K. Rool. A lot of people are talking about it. It's like, oh, it's gonna be with King K. Rool, or it's probably gonna be like another Bruiser, or another like fire-breathing dragon.
Maybe.
And there's like two things I want to point out: Dry Bowser and Giga Bowser.
Yeah.
So that's my only assumption for the next death battle.
I will admit, going back to the last Death Battle, I am still interested in trying the Bayonetta series. I got the demo for Bayonetta 2 on my Wii U, and the combat is fun. Ignoring
Right.
all other aspects of it. Simply because of who I am. Anyway, the gameplay is fun, and I do want to give it a shot. I just need to have the money and find a copy of the game when I have the money. Which is becoming a lot harder to
course.
do. We'll do both of them.
Because
Well,
have you been so busy trying to get said money?
well, when I have the money, I never see the game. And when I don't have the money, I see the game. So it's hard finding the two together.
You could probably get on Amazon if you can't find it at your local GameStop. No, at your local EB Games.
Yeah, that's where I've been looking. And as for Amazon, solid idea. If you ignore the fact of ignoring that the Wii U is still region locked. And before you say it, I've tried Amazon Australia. They have nothing aside from books, and I mean nothing.
That's terrible. Does EB Games have an Australian website?
It does.
Can you find it there?
Yeah, I can find Bayonetta 2 as pre-owned. It's more, I like hunting for the physical copy. So,
Right.
if we can. Because I think just ordering it all online, unless I absolutely have to, is a bit of a cop-out.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I'm currently ordering it too, Link Amiibo in, because I've looked everywhere for that damn thing and I can't find it.
I have one right here.
Of course, the moment they
As
announce
do
it...
I.
Shut up. Of course, the moment they finally announce it has its own unique compatibility, every single store near me stopped selling them.
Or, ran out of them.
No, they've stopped selling them. They won't even buy anymore.
Wow. That's kind of terrible. Amiibos by me has actually gotten really good. I've been seeing Jigglypuff, Charizard, and Mewtwo's still prominent, so there's that.
Yeah, and the new wave recently came out, including Ryu, Roy, Famicom, Rob, and the next batch of Animal Crossing figures.
Right. I can't believe they released Famicom, Rob.
I'm glad they did.
Right, Belsie. I'm gonna kick her in the face. Sorry, that's my chair. It's really squeaky.
I've got a squeaky chair too. One thing I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't do. Rob Amiibo compatibility in Chibi Robo.
Oh, that would have been fun. Although I have no idea what the Chibi Robo game even looks like.
Imagine
The 3DS one.
Imagine your stand stock 2D platformer.
Huh. That's why I never cared.
I still want to pick it up just because it looks fun and I do enjoy platformers like that. So
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I dislike those types of platformers. I'm just saying, like, sometimes I could get an oversaturation of them.
yeah, and that's understandable.
Eh.
At least on the plus side, it's not as bad as the oversaturation of the first-person market at the moment, which is
Yeah,
little
like
out of
we
control.
just said. I watched, I went to the theater and watched Zootopia, actually, the past weekend.
How was it?
I don't know whether I can't really wrap my head around it. I want to make a review for it so badly, but I'm not really sure how I would do it.
Feel free to.
I mean,
Feel free to. I've got no plans for Zootopia, and even then, as I mentioned time and time again, movies that are out at cinemas will not be covered by me. I wait for the DVD release.
Right.
So
fair enough. Once it comes out on DVD, are you going to be covering it?
maybe. I haven't seen a lot on Zootopia. I've only really just heard about it when it came out in US cinemas. I don't even think it's out here yet. It's probably... If it is, it's coming out this Thursday. Because we go on term 1 holiday soon, so...
I mean, should I tell you what it's roughly about, or do you want to be surprised?
Go ahead. Unless CJ...
Basically, it's
wait
just a movie.
CJ, you want to say something? Do you care about this kind of spoiler, or...
It's not a spoiler at all. It's
Are
just
we
the
talking
overall...
about Zootopia?
Yeah.
I'd prefer it if you didn't, because I'd still want to say that movie.
Okay.
It's not a spoiler. It's just the overall concept of Zootopia.
Alright, then get going.
It's just racial discrimination described by animals. That's literally the movie.
And this is a Disney movie, right?
Yes.
They're learning.
I know. People say it got released like, oh, it's so nice. It's such a timely message, And all I'm really wondering is if they really did it right,
Time will tell in that regard.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, I want to hear what you would say about it once you watched it.
At least, as long as it's not shoving it directly into your face, making it blatantly obvious, and I think the message will be fine. To go to the Ghostbusters trailer, which after I did the first impressions of it, the international trailer released, which is better edited at least. But one of the jokes that was in it was one of the characters trying to crowd surf and falling back first, basically. That old school classic rock joke, if that's the best way I can put it. And she goes, I don't know if that's a
Right.
race thing or a gender thing, but I'm offended or something like that. And I cringed and face palmed when I heard that. It's like, this is the one thing I did not want you to do. Fine if you're gonna have an all-female
Yeah.
cast, just don't shove it directly into our faces with it.
Exactly. I mean, I mean, if there's one thing I want to like, quote unquote, spoil about Zootopia, and really I'm just spoiling a joke in which, I mean, it wasn't like a laugh out loud funny joke. It was just kind of an offhand joke. It's like the rabbit, like basically, someone calls the rabbit cute, and the rabbit says, "Oh, don't." Oh, you shouldn't use the word cute. That's kind of our thing, you know. Us rabbits are allowed to call each other cute, but not really other animals should. And I just literally face palmed at that moment.
Yeah, because I know what that's meant to
Whoops.
be parodying, and ugh.
I
At least it's
don't know.
not blatantly obvious. Like people who don't know what the hell he's talking about, that's gonna fly right over it. But
Yeah.
still,
I guess it wasn't as bad as the Ghostbusters thing you just
no.
said.
Like the Ghostbusters one was
No.
genuinely, here's what we're trying to shove right into your face, idiot.
You can't hate this movie. If you hate this movie, you'll be hating women. Does this mean if I talk bad about Zootopia, I'll be hating animals too?
Probably. I will openly admit though, with Ghostbusters, probably not the smartest thing on my part to release it on International Women's Day.
You mean your review?
The first impressions of it. It went live on International Women's Day. Oops.
I think that's amazing, actually.
I mentioned it to my family, and my sister went, "You sure you want to do that?" Why? Ooh.
Have you been getting any comments on that video yet?
On the...
Well, not video, the
Oh,
review. I
nope.
mean, I guess it's like, who would really? I mean, has the movie been doing well at all? Is it even released? I don't even know.
No, it's a summer blockbuster movie for you. Winter blockbuster here.
Okay,
So,
that makes sense. I really hope. It kind of. I kind of hoping to see it tank, if anything.
I don't want it to tank because, well, it's not going to tank. There are Ghostbusters fans who are going to watch it just because it's a new Ghostbusters. They don't care who the characters are, well, what their genders are. It's a new Ghostbusters. They're happy for that, which I'm all for
Right.
them enjoying it in that regard. But
Honestly, you shouldn't say which gender they are. It's just a new cast, really. That's all it is.
yeah, and as I keep saying, I don't care about the gender. The only time I care about the gender, the look or anything like that is if it's intertwined with their personality. If there's a reason for them to be like that, aside from, we're writers, we decide to do that because screw it. Lazy writing in that regard.
Yeah. I think the laziest part of it is it's like we're making a new Ghostbusters and we're just making a women empowerment movie for no reason at all. Unlike with like some girl empowerment messages like Wonder Woman or the Powerpuff Girls to a lesser extent, that's understandable. But
Oh, even My Little Pony.
they have
is a better-
no
Even My Little Pony handles the message better.
exactly. I mean, Ghostbusters. This is like, hey, we're girls. You should like us because we're girls, and it's all women empowerment. Woo, and it's no, just no.
Get a voice in CJ.
Yeah,
Get a voice in CJ.
CJ. She asleep or just away?
She's breathing at least. Microphone's picking up something. CJ? Well, this is awkward.
Psycho says she never existed.
I swear she's not a ghost.
Where did you say you first saw her again?
Several years ago at a gaming event. I've seen her face. I know her personally. And it...
CJ?
Okay, just
There
unmuted my computer.
Okay,
You
good.
done?
We got scared. I thought it was gonna be like that weird movie Unfriended where spooky ghost things happen in Skype.
Maybe someday, but not today. I'm still trying to figure out the whole Ouija board shit before I can do the paranormal ghost computer stuff, so don't worry.
Okay then.
If you're legitimately doing, if anyone's out there, like, special message anyone doing a Ouija board stuff. I wouldn't do it. Just always remember to say goodbye. That's all I'm saying.
Now you see what I'd do?
It's.
What I'd do?
I'm being serious. What?
What I do, and it's more of a joke, but I'm actually half tempted to put it on my tombstone. Any of you seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Or read the book?
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally putting on my tombstone, so long and thanks for all the fish.
Oh my god.
So sad that it should come to this.
Exactly.
Are you really a dolphin?
No,
Yes.
that's not fishy smell.
Perfect. I got confirmation. And
Anyways.
I'm not really a squid.
Anyways, guys, I need to go get some lunch, so I'm going to drop the call for a while.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, yeah. I don't think I really have anything else to say, so, yeah.
We
Have
were
fun.
we were going to get your opinion on the Ghostbusters trailer, but yeah, if you want to have lunch, go have lunch.
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye. That was awkward.
Oh yeah,
How long has this been?
it's been
Oh, it's like we've been only doing this an hour. Kelsey, stop it. We've been only doing this an hour.
yeah.
And
These podcasts have actually
the
been
thing
getting
is, we don't-
shorter.
Yeah. The thing is, we need like to prepare a good list before we do it. Which podcast was it? The Nintendo podcast was good because we actually got a list. And now it only seems like you only have a list for this type of thing.
And even then, this list I'm forming just out of what I can remember happened during the week, because again, I haven't really been paying that much attention. So
Kelsey, stop. I mean, if E3 comes out or something big along those lines, we will cover it. Honestly,
we're
I'm
covering
not
E3 hands down. We're covering that.
Yeah. Right. I think to make these lists like, not these lists, these podcasts more better, maybe we should just wait, not make them every single week, probably like once, maybe twice a month, because every week might be like a little too short of a time to wait for news to come up. Because we're going to have slow weeks, of course.
Yeah, like these last two. Because at the moment we're trying to do it on a bi-weekly. That was the current plan for these last three. So.
Yeah. I think the thing is, I think we should like schedule more of a plan for these podcasts.
Yeah.
Instead of just making some sort of weekly thing where it's like it just gets shorter and shorter every time with really, really awkward pauses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there is one thing we could still record, not later today, but I'll wait till after we finish recording this to bring it up. That is assuming you have the time for it. But
I probably don't because like at the end of the podcast, like everyone else wants to talk to me.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
yeah not your
Maybe we can. Yeah, maybe we can record it on a day that we would usually have a podcast.
Yeah.
And what are you saying? Like movie commentary?
Yeah, the movie con.
Yeah.
Mainly because the first movie,
So
we've got lined up is a really short movie. So
yeah, which movie is that?
Temple of the Sea.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta do that. Kelsey still wants to go outside. Come here, kitty. Kelsey, please. Ah. Like, I gotta let my cat out and people won't talk to me.
Yeah.
So. Oh yeah, I'm recording this on Audacity. So, excuse me for the audio being kind of weird for this one.
We troubleshoot and
But
we fix everything. We try and fix issues as we go along. So we are going through a bit of a trial phase with this sort of thing. So
yeah, I mean, obviously, you heard what just happened.
yeah.
Anyway, I think we better go because my cat's annoying me and
And
my
I'm just
Skype's
looking out my
annoying
window,
me.
and those clouds do not look like they're going to hold for much longer. Eesh. Just don't be a thunderstorm.
Well, what's happening on my end is like it's supposed to be in spring, the end of March, and it's going to snow over the weekend, and I hate it.
At least pretty soon you'll be able to sing Winter Wrap Up.
I hope. I really hope.
Yeah,
It
for here.
Yeah.
We just finished coming out of summer, so what used to be like 30 to 40 degree days has just plummeted. And right now it's like 17, 18 degrees.
Celsius, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of weird telling a Fahrenheit thing to someone that uses Celsius. It's like, oh, it's just an average day, like about 100 degrees.
Meanwhile here, 100 degrees would be skin melting hot.
Exactly.
Whereas here it's 17
Like-
degrees
like-
Celsius, 63 degrees Fahrenheit. Right now.
Like I saw a thing where someone posted, oh, it's so hot, it's 130 degrees here. It's like, oh, 130, that's not bad. Celsius. I'm like, oh my god, how are you not dead?
Yeah.
Alright, we better wrap this up.
Yep.
Alright.
Besides, it would mean that tomorrow I get to watch another taskbar while having the Wii U gamepad in front of me playing Hyrule Warriors.
Well, at least you're doing something.
Yeah, I've actually been able to get quite a lot of new weapons in that. I've got the Power Glove for Link, his level 3 gauntlet, which is him swinging around a chain chomp.
Right?
I've got sheep.
Wait.
Yeah, wait, no.
Wait. It's Zelda. Don't you mean Bow Wow?
Oh yeah, Bow Wow. I've got Impa's level 3 Naginata. I've got Lana's level 3 spear. I'm trying to get Lana's level 1 mirror. To which I'm then going to try and see if I can get Minda's level 3 shackle. With that, I'll probably then finally go after Agatha.
Alright. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm still like, I want Pokken so badly, but I just hope it doesn't suck.
I will say, a lot of the levels are quite good in Hyrule Warriors. There are some that are borderline on the bullshit. One of the ones I had to do, which I had to get an A rank in order to get to the level that gives me Lana's level 1 mirror. I had to take out in the mansion sort of thing for one of the levels. I have to take out an imprisoned, a Goma, and an Argarok, all indoors. That is freaking brutal.
That sounds like fun.
No, the worst one of it was there was a level where I had to take out 2 manhandlers. I freaking
it kind of reminds me
manhandler.
It kind of reminds me where I am in Monster Hunter right now. It's like last mission of the game. Have I told you about Master's Test? Because I hate it so much.
You've mentioned it, but you've never gone into detail.
Basically, detail, like, to make sense to you, So you got a wyvern that makes you bleed, a triceratops wyvern that bashes into you and takes like a quarter to half your health, and then you have a rampaging T-Rex in the middle of it, like that spawns after you somehow killed the wyvern that makes you bleed, and it's all in 3 lives and like an hour and 30 minute time limit. Have fun.
Oh, one of the ones the level that I have to get Link's Power Glove in to throw around the Bow Wow. In order to get everything in it, I have to capture a specific keep for his piece of heart. I need to kill 1,000 enemies for one Skulltula, and to get the second Skulltula, I need to beat 1,200 enemies, take out an Icy Big Poe, Ruto and Lana. To get the A rank, I have to do all that in under 15 minutes, and I have to take less than 4 hearts of damage in order to allow for the Skulltula to spawn. Then I have to go find it and kill it before it disappears.
How many attempts are you into this?
To get the final Skulltula, I've not tried to do it. I'm waiting until I'm at a higher level because those Icy Big Poes are bloody damage sponges. All I tried to do was get the A rank in order to get the Power Glove. Once Link is at a higher level, then I'm going to go back through and do cleanup.
Fair enough.
Before I get to go to the Master Quest map, and then to Termina, and then to... Wait, not Termina, then to Twilight Field, then Termina.
And don't forget the DLC.
That they were the DLC.
Oh.
The Hyrule Warriors Hyrule Warriors for the Wii U is not getting the adventure maps. It's just getting the characters.
Ah. Are you gonna get Legends, or are you gonna just stick with Hyrule Warriors
I'm getting Legends.
for the Wii U?
I've got Legends pre-ordered, so I'm getting Legends. And I'm getting the Season Pass, at least with the 3DS, but actually I'm probably going to get the Season Pass of both, so I can have the characters in both games. So.
Legends is like the best spin-off right now.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it? Well, not Legends, Hyrule Warriors, I mean.
Yep. Though I will admit, grinding King Dodongos is a little bit monotonous, because I've been trying to get all of Link's badges, and they require pieces from King Dodongo. There's do a level, kill both Dodongos, hope you get the materials, and just keep doing that over and over and over again until you get enough Dodongo claws.
Legend of Zelda Monster Hunter Edition!
Not as bad as Metal Gear Solid Monster Hunter Edition. Peace Walker.
I mean, wait, what exactly do you get in, after you kill Rathalos in Metal Gear?
I don't know. I've never played Peace Walker. All I've seen is that review.
I gotta see that. I gotta see that happening right now. Right, Cal? Oh my god, she's meowing. She's really annoying me.
I'm not picking it up on this end, so Destiny might not be picking it up.
That's fine. No, she meowed once, and she's really pestering me to open the door. Right, Cowbell?
Yeah.
Right, Cowbell, that's what you want. Yeah. Alright. I better get going, though.
Yeah, I think if you wait any longer, then that cat's gonna start clawing at you.
Oh, I know. She would never do that to me. Right, Kelsey? She's getting really irritated with me right now.
Yeah. Right, Kelsey?
What she absolutely hates is that if you shove your foot into her face, she hates that. I don't know why.
Can't imagine why.
Aw.
At least on the plus side, she hasn't inherited your hatred of Wailord.
Well, I mean, she's really fat, so she basically is a Wailord. It's not right, Cowbell. Oh, fat old cat right there. Alright, I gotta get going.
Yep.
Alright, bye.
See you for rest of Zelda week.
Oh, yep. Oh, yeah, so Skyward Sword and Wind Waker. Skyward Sword from you, Wind Waker from me.
Twilight Princess from the
I don't
both
know
of
what
us,
else.
and Hyrule Warriors from me.
Yeah. So that's what you're going to be seeing in Zelda Week. Can't wait.
Nor can I. As I drop Jango Fett carrying
Alright.
me gun.
Alright. See you guys.
See yas. I hope you enjoyed what you listened to. If you did, then please feel free to check out our website, mediaholicreviews.blogspot.com.au. On the website you can find links to all our other websites, such as our YouTube channel, Twitter accounts, Tumblr page, DeviantArt, and more.